Calling all photography business moms who also want to homeschool. I'm going to take you through a day in the life of how I juggle it all, and it is not easy. Planning out my week on Sundays is actually really helpful for me. And this day I was doing a crock pot recipe, which I think this was crock pot stew. And it was really good, and it actually lasts for a few days. First on the list was some shipping. I went to UPS to ship off some products, picked up some pretzels, and then I ship my birth announcements through the post office. It's slightly cheaper for sending smaller items through the post office, but I will say it does take longer. While I was out, I just grabbed a few things at ShopRite. I have to say, I hate going to ShopRite anymore. It is so all over the place, and the prices are absolutely ridiculous. But gotta stock up with these kids. They're 3 boys. They're just constantly eating. I will say blueberries are like candy for them, so I'd rather them eat blueberries than eating literal candy all day. So when I got into the studio, I had a Zoom with my editor. We do a yearly Zoom so that we make sure we're all on track. Any questions she has or anything we're going to add to her list, we make sure we get that all done on that Zoom. And then it's time to set up for a session. I only do 1 session a day, and that is because it gives not only myself some flexibility and the client some flexibility. I either do a 10 a.m. newborn session or a 1 or 2 p.m. afternoon session, and only 1 a day. It drives me insane when I try to do 2 sessions a day. It just is so tiring, and I cannot get anything else done. So this is the luxury of owning my own business. I can go and do some grocery shopping, I can come home and set up, or vice versa, and I can have my kids there too. So my middle one loves to help me in the studio. He is helping me during this session. For this, he's making sure all the balloons stay in place, and then he's going to play a little game with her next. I honestly really love having him in studio with me. I love to teach him. I love to show him that, just because it is a work day, it can still be fun. You can do whatever you want with your life. I will say we worked very hard on this backdrop, so he was a little upset that it did get broken down, but how he explained it was, it is 3 Rex for a reason. She's a dinosaur. She's destroying everything. She's having fun, and that is why we get these great photos for her. It was so much fun. Then I was back inside being just mom to those kids. I love them.